Hi, and welcome back to my channel where I talk about everything triathlon and balancing it with a regular life. Today, we're back in the US. I didn't really film while I was out of the country because I decided it was best to try and take time off of filming. I post on my social media a good amount, but other than that, I really prioritized enjoying Denmark and getting to see it as much as possible while I was there. So tonight, we're going to make some dinner. None of what's sitting right here will actually be used for dinner. This is what we're gonna be using. We're making waffles. And every time I say I'm making waffles, all I can see in my head is Donkey from Shrek saying I'm making waffles. So I hope that's like the immediate thought somebody else has. So yeah, we're going to make waffles as long as actually, I should have waffle mix. So we're gonna take a minute and try and find it.
I was on the phone with my mom while cooking these, but here are the Kodiak Cakes waffles with chocolate peanut butter on top of them. Best dinner all week.
Okay, so I made the waffles. Dog's about to start barking at me. So we're gonna pet Teagle while I give a quick update before I stop filming and I start editing for a different video. Sort of following a training plan-ish this week. Dog. And I'm just gonna have to stop because he's being crazy. Okay, so last night, my dog interrupted. I didn't realize he needed to go out. He hadn't gone to the bathroom when I took him out earlier. And when he started barking, it was his I had to go to the bathroom bark and not his bark that he does when he just wants me to pay attention to him, which is what he was doing. If you watched my video on the ChatGPT triathlon training plan, he was definitely trying to disrupt that quite a bit. So I didn't really film much. I did get waffles though. I ended up, like, Kroger's like right next to my house, so ended up, well, far enough I have to walk. It's about a mile from my house. So I drove over and got the Kodiak Cake waffle mix and made my waffles in my waffle iron last night. Funny thing about the waffle iron, so I've had it for 2 years. I hadn't used it yet. And this isn't like consumerism, like, oh, I thought I really need a waffle maker. I actually really like waffles. I just hate cooking. And I'd had a waffle maker for like 10 plus years that I'd had all the way until I was living with my ex-husband, and I did not get it when I moved out. So I think it was my aunt's for my birthday, or somebody for my birthday at some point got me a new waffle maker or Christmas for a holiday. So waffles were really good. So I just did approximately one serving of the Kodiak Cakes mix with water, and then I put some peanut butter and company chocolate peanut butter, about one serving on top, and then topped them with whipped cream. I don't know if the video I got has the whipped cream, so that's where we are on that. It is Tuesday now. That was Monday. So I need to drink this yogurt really fast and get to the gym. Not gonna bother filming in the gym because the last thing I filmed was an upper body workout that I put a couple small clips from it in my anti-cardio, anti-carb, and the rise of the hybrid athlete video. That was actually probably like the most fun video for me to film at this point, just because I felt like I had a lot to say, and I just really enjoyed like the editing part of it and getting to use some of that old footage and just kind of seeing how even just like my mindset's changed. And have to drink this yogurt. Not have to, need to, because I just got off the bike. I'm gonna go to the gym for my strength workout. Plan for the rest of the week is not 100% written out, really, just kind of going with how things feel. And then I think that's gonna be most of like the next couple weeks, but I do kind of want to do a couple videos on things. Like, I kind of want to do one, I talked about this also in the AI video, which I'll link down below, because that was another one I just kind of had fun filming. So I kind of want to like try some of my old training plans that I've written, so that's kind of something I'm thinking about. And then yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and finish this yogurt. I just wanted to continue this vlog that like I was gonna film right when I got home, and then I was on the phone with my mom, so I couldn't film. I got ready to bike while I was on the phone with her. So I am going to pay attention to Kramer because he's basically a needy baby all the time. Which is, I mean, when I adopted him, he was crying all the time. He would cry until you held him, which is no different than now. So yeah, I'm going to talk to the cat, and I am going to stop filming because I need to focus on drinking this yogurt and getting out the door. I don't know what my camera just did, if it cut out or if it actually filmed me. So trying this again. I have 2 minutes before I leave for the gym, which is really like none now. Left on the same tank top sports bra, changed into just like CRZ yoga spandex shorts and the Asics running shoes I have that I don't like. So I'm gonna go find out why my dog just walked upstairs and head to the gym. Say hi to Stannis. All right, so weird camera angle, but you get to see Stannis, and you don't usually get to see Stannis. Stannis is usually upstairs. But Stannis and Deagle are starting to get along. What's been like the hardest thing about since I got Deagle is that the cats aren't his biggest fan, or at least all the cats except Kramer don't like him. And he just wants to be friends. And we'll see how long he'll let me sit here and eat and talk. So I made a bunch, like 3 ounces of mushrooms and like probably close to 200 grams of Brussels sprouts, and then I just sprayed them with olive oil like I usually do. Really good. So, plan for the rest of the week, now that I got back from my strength workout. I'm gonna try and kind of stick to the Mottiv workouts for the rest of the week. I don't know how that'll go, because it may be hit or miss. So that's what I'm gonna do. Obviously that's like a whole separate video that's coming out, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it. I didn't stick. The one thing I haven't been sticking to is the strength though. So I trained with my personal trainer. It was back day, which I like way more than when I do chest for my upper body workout. So it was good. It was actually my first strength workout since getting back from Denmark, and this was my first bike workout today since getting back from Denmark. So it was all good. Yeah, I will catch up either after dinner or more likely tomorrow, because it is 8:20 at night right now and I'm just eating dinner. I forgot how I had this camera set up yesterday. There we go. This works. This is just for a second anyway. It is Wednesday. I need to order my Starbucks. I mobile order while I cook my bagels so I can go pick it up and come back and get to work. I overslept because I've had a lot of issues with sleeping for the last few months, and they're continuing. 50% all cold beverages after 12. Well, that's not a good deal because it is 7:41 in the morning. So I've had a lot of issues sleeping, which is why I didn't wake up to swim this morning, even though I would have liked to. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit anything in because I also have dinner with my grandma on Wednesdays. If I do, it's going to be, I can't read. So from like the video I'm doing on Mottiv, if I do anything, it's going to be an interval run, it looks like, which I may or may not get to because I have dinner with my grandma and I've just got a lot of work to get done. So we'll see how that works out. And Kramer just kind of shows up a lot of the time. He loves attention, but my bagel is about to be done cooking, so I'm going to go put cream cheese on that, go pick up my Starbucks, and get to work for the day. A quick midday update. My computer's over there. I had to angle the camera so you can't see my computer. Not that anything really important's pulled up right now, actually. I am having pizza, leftover pizza, from California Pizza Kitchen that I got over the weekend for lunch, and I figured out how I'm gonna do my run. So it's supposed to be a 10-minute warm-up, and then there's like 8 rounds of intervals. So, and I think it's like 30-minute workout. So what I think I can do is the warm-up is going to be walking with Deagle, and then I'm gonna do the intervals down on the treadmill because I was planning on walking the interval, like running the fast piece and walking the rest, just because it's so hot. I think it's really important that I keep my heart rate down. So I think I can count walking the dog as my warm-up, and then I'll do the other 20 minutes on the treadmill. So I am gonna eat my lunch. It's like 1:40ish right now. I've been trying to eat lunch later just because I feel like it makes my afternoon go by faster. So my cat's trying to steal my pizza. So yeah, I am going to eat lunch. I've got about a little over 2 hours left to work today. And then I'll probably actually feed Deagle before I'm done working so that he can eat and digest his food, go walk him, and then get in that workout this afternoon before I go to dinner with my grandma. So I'm actually really happy I came up with this idea. Just trying to find more ways to fit in my training around my schedule. So everything may not be always ideal. Like I'd like to be able to jog a little bit for the warm up, but it's not really safe for Deagle to run right now because of the heat. So otherwise I'd be like, oh, I just take him running with me. But obviously like that's not a good situation right now because of the weather. So safety for him and for me, we're gonna walk for the warm up. I'm gonna run on the treadmill for the main set and then probably take a really quick cold shower before leaving for dinner with my grandma. So slight change of plans. I'm just gonna log off like 10 minutes early from my computer and log back on, or like log on a little early tomorrow because I do this a lot where, oh my gosh, no wonder my socks felt weird yesterday. These are both left. So I'm just logging off like 10 minutes early and then I'll make it up a little later, either tonight or tomorrow because I usually end up working extra on Thursdays anyway. And I'm gonna go squeeze in my run outside while Deagle eats dinner. It's gonna be miserably hot, but I couldn't decide which sounded worse. Treadmill for 30 minutes in my garage or outside for 30 minutes when the heat index is 105. So both sound terrible and I'm going with what seemed like the less terrible of the two because there's more airflow. I don't know, does that make sense? Yeah, so like I said before, this is gonna be a Mottiv workout that I'm doing. And my plan is to try and make sure that I do a better job of, I'm thinking out loud on this. I do a better job of keeping the warm up and recoveries pretty low heart rate, especially because I haven't ran in a couple weeks. Haven't gone for a run. I know that'd be the right tense. In a couple weeks, few weeks, almost a month. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to probably keep my warm up like super easy, like very, very light jog / walk. And then there's 8 30-second intervals with 90-second recovery. So on those, I'm going to probably keep the pace pretty intense and then walk the entire 90 seconds every time. So that is the plan. I am going to get out the door now. Excuse the shadow. Actually, there's a little more sun on me now. I'm hot. So I'm on my kitchen table and not on my couch. My pre-run self was really nice to my post-run self. I do this a lot when I'm running outside or when I'm like running the greenway too. I'll make sure I have ice water in my car. So when I'm done, I get ice water. Taking off my shoes and socks to hopefully let some heat out through my feet. So yeah. I ran outside. Let's see what my phone says the weather was. I'm talking softly because I just don't have the energy to talk louder. So going to my phone at my house, it is 91 right now. It's gonna be really brutal outside the next few days. So 91 today, 96 tomorrow, 98 Friday, Saturday. We're just in like the worst time of year. I don't know if this tells me heat index. It says it feels like 97 right now. I believe it. I walked outside and I was like, oh, it's not quite terrible. But it was pretty rough. And I mean, heat, just like my heart rate's gonna be way higher because of the heat, like no matter what I do. So yeah, and I mean, everything might be sticking to me because I put on bug spray earlier. I smell like, what are those candles called? I think it's a citronella candle that like keep bugs away. I smell like one of those because I bought like natural bug spray. So I smell like a candle. I'm sticky and it's hot. If you want to know about the actual workout, it is going into my Mottiv video. So check that out. It is not posted. It will not be done by the time I post this vlog because this vlog is going to go up like Thursday or Friday, and I'm editing the Mottiv video on Sunday. So yeah, I am going to go take care of the dog and jump in the shower. So I was hoping to do a more fun unboxing than this, but the other box doesn't come in until tomorrow now. Even though my USPS informed delivery said it would be today. So the fun unboxing will be filmed tomorrow and probably be in a different video because this one's starting to get a little long. So this is just something small I ordered because I'm an impulse shopper and I have an idea of what I want to do with it. So I've kind of got like two purposes to this. If I can actually get it open, box within a box. Seriously, so much cardboard. Yes, it's probably good that they like try to keep it safe. So I got it's a cute little like glass whiteboard that can go on my desk. Deagle dog, stay down here. And the entire purpose of said whiteboard is actually going to be kind of like two prong. So didn't need to throw that out. So there's two things I want to do with this whiteboard. The first is just if I am working, I don't want to have to chalk glass marker. I don't want to have to, while working, like go find a notebook or something, or kind of to start my work, finding like getting my other computer or anything to write down ideas. So I use Microsoft Lists to keep track of some stuff. So I don't want to have to I don't want to disrupt my workday. So this would just be an easy way while at my desk to write stuff down. The other one is I have a couple videos where I think this will be helpful to use during them to show some things. So I'm very happy with, and I thought it was really cute. So it's got this like wooden easel, so it can actually just sit like that on my desk. So yeah, that is my whiteboard. I have to go change and ride my bike. I am disappointed that my other order didn't come in today because it was something I'm really excited about. I mean, it's not like anything exciting to other people, but it's something I'm excited about, and it's nice to be excited about things. So I'm gonna go change and get on my bike. All right, we're set up and ready to go. Put air in the back tire already. Picked out my route on Zwift. So I picked one that is, oh, fan noise. I picked one that's mostly flat, and then it has like one big hill in it. So we'll see if I hit the hill to coincide with like the harder part of the ride that's supposed to be at a slower cadence. I doubt it, but we're all set up and ready to go. And I've got 35 minutes ahead of me now. Okay, post bike, and we're gonna wrap up this video. Do I need to shake this? So we're going to try my, store at room temperature, best served chilled. Once open, refrigerate and consume within 12 hours. Do not freeze, shake to wake. So I probably should have stored this at room temperature instead of just sticking it in my fridge. But I also I'm assuming they mean once it's open, you should consume it within 12 hours, not that you have to consume it within 10 hours of putting it in the fridge. I mean, or 12 hours. So this is the vanilla. It's a ready to drink meal. Their whole thing is like, it's nutritionally complete food. So I did take a look at like all the vitamins and stuff that's in here, and I don't track any of these ever. I mean, I guess it's good that this has some vitamin D in it. Mine's been low before. See if there's anything else that kind of sticks out. I mean, magnesium is a salt, so that's good. Yeah, none of these are things like, most of these are things I don't track. The one thing I don't like is it's really low sugar, so I was kind of wondering where the sweeteners are from. But I don't even see the sweetener list on here. So water, pea protein, tapioca starch, oat flour, natural flavors, sucralose. So that's the one thing I guess that it doesn't have going for it, is it is sucralose. But I'll try it. I'm not really drinking it to have something sweet. I'm drinking it because I have a strength workout after this, and I just did the 35-minute bike rides, have less than 30 minutes before my strength workout and its legs. So I figured having dinner before strength training was probably the better call. So we're gonna see how this tastes. Not bad. I mean, it definitely tastes artificial. Like, I can definitely, I just spilled it here. You can have that. And when I say artificial, like, I can definitely, it's very sweet. And the cat's not gonna lick this shake off my finger. Okay, you don't want this? Okay, the cat didn't like it, and he likes everything. Excuse me while I'm like licking off the bottle. Yeah, so not bad. For 400 calories of getting like something easy pre-workout and needing a meal right now, it's good. So that's the video. I feel like we saw a good amount of my life and how it really works, like trying to work and train and create videos and deal with a dog and the cat. So I feel like this kind of showcased a lot of what my day-to-day life is really like. It is not all wonderful training or sitting on my couch talking. Yeah, so if you did like this video, please hit the like button, like and subscribe buttons down below, and I will see you in the next one.